Excuse me.
It was not me this time. And why do we have to open every single one of these podcasts with a fart now?
I thought it was tradition.
It's not tradition. It's just weird.
Tradition is going for subs afterwards.
Are we still doing that?
I don't know.
We're going for subs? Man, I thought we were just in it for views.
Ba-dum-pish.
Anyway, welcome back to the BrantFurred podcast with your hosts, Isaac Zephyr.
And Riffti.
And I'm Foxin.
Why are we introducing ourselves?
He wanted to introduce himself.
I wanted to do it.
Also, we've gotten quite a few fairly new viewers since then, so they might actually not know who we are.
Oh
other
my.
than the BrantFurred crew.
Plus, it's, good to do every time because...
Branding?
Yep, branding. And, because people.
It's true. The Isaac Zephyr channel's been going through a lot of branding stuff, so me advertising myself definitely helps.
We just need to plaster the walls of the internet with the likeness of our faces.
Yeah.
And they need to look slightly evil and be staring into your soul.
Oh, hey, I just realized something.
And no matter where you look, their eyes are always looking at you.
So what did you realize?
How come you're still doing gaming stuff but we're not?
Because the BrantFurred channel has been dealing with that big monetization issue, so they've been, flagging all of our stuff.
But you guys are fine, so you're just gonna keep doing... I still want a game.
Yeah, I do too. Unfortunately, the BrantFurred channel is still dealing with that, and I have written now 3 email correspondence to them because they're still flagging our podcast.
So why aren't we doing offline gaming? Just, having fun.
Because
do still
I've
do
been
that.
busy.
Yeah, she's been writing all month.
Okay, that's her excuse. What's yours?
Mine, I have been gaming.
So fuck you!
No, I've had the Terraria on Tuesdays, I've had Team Punchtown on Thursdays, and I've been playing League with a bunch of people recently, so I actually have been. It's just a matter of...
You've replaced me.
No more Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, we were done that anyway.
The other bit is I've got Shadow Wolf now, who I'm kind of showing the ropes of being new to YouTube.
You've replaced me with a wolf? I'm actually offended.
It's not the bit, actually. It was one of...
That's okay. He's replaced me too.
It was one of Cajun's friends who was interested in starting, so he showed him my way, and I've been kind of talking about it and considering some different series. But a lot of it's still very much in the gray area. Even for the Isaac Zephyr channel, I'm like, I kind of want to play something new, because I've been sitting on the same 3 series for a couple of months now. And Skyward Sword is finished next weekend.
I have lots of new games we can play.
He's just like, please come over. I'm so lonely.
I kind of am. Nobody comes over to my place anymore. I mean, you guys only come over when I pick you up.
I tried, but apparently I missed a bus stop somewhere.
Yeah, like a tool. Made me get off, way up the street. I had to walk through, a cut-down wheat fields irrigation ditch to get to his house.
When really,
sorry.
there's a bus stop right in front of my house.
Yeah, no.
You know what? You can't really blame V for that. When you had the opportunity when you were at the station to just check the map, to double check, because she can't give directions for shit.
I'm directionally challenged. I can't follow my own directions, let alone give them to people.
Yeah.
So this is really... the blame is in your hands.
My first problem was listening to Riffti.
Yes.
My second problem was listening to Riffti.
I was going to say, when I was in college, this was probably, 3 or 4 months into classes at this point, and we went up to the room to go to my class, and I turned around, and I started walking down the hallway, and the person I was with was like, where are you going? I'm going to class. No, you're not. Class is this way. Oh.
4 months in.
Yeah. Yeah. And we had 2 classes in the same classroom.
Wow.
All things considering, though, when you consider our lack of gaming stuff as well, I have said for the last 2 podcasts that we were going to have a snake oil series, and we've only played the game once.
But it was a very extended play session.
Yes.
I was so tired that night.
That was a good night.
Yeah. But there's a lot more to set up, unfortunately, because I think I'd want to have a a table, camera setup, and whatnot.
I do too for my challenges, but we don't have a good camera yet.
My camera does HD.
Well, then set it up, bitch.
No, the problem is it's this guy. He's like, no, we have to have lights and we have to have like boom mics.
Or we don't have to have him there.
Except I'm still in charge of uploads. Anyway.
But yeah, so like I was like, oh, why don't we just set up the camera and we can do our stuff? And he's like, no, we need to have proper lighting and boom mics and shit. And I'm
I
like,
do not need that shit.
I'm saying...
We can have proper lighting by getting a lamp. Like, seriously, we do not need a boom mic. We can use this thing. We'll just set it up.
It's not a matter... It's that I need... Or I don't need a boom mic specifically. We need an arm for this mic. Because this detaches from the stand. We need an arm.
An arm for what?
The mic.
An arm to hold it from where?
To hold it for above us.
Or we can have it on the table in front of us. It can be in the shot. We're not professionals.
I'm saying, especially considering that I have a meeting starting next month at the BRC for actually making BrantFurred a legal business, that we do need to think about quality.
Yeah, we can think about quality once we get some quantity.
yeah, we're sort of picking the bottom of the barrel here. We were
We're
down from like uploads every day to uploads once a month.
Yeah, we actually have gone pretty much from one extreme to the other.
Yeah, but the majority of that is legal issues. Just because...
Well, then don't monetize.
We have no choice.
Yes, we do.
We don't, because they're flagging our things regardless of the monetization, and because they're flagging them, they're being taken down.
Then start a new one. Start anew. I mean, we're really not at the point where we're huge anyway.
Well, we have 109 likes on Facebook.
How many subscribers?
We just got one today.
Yeah.
Was it you?
No.
Was it him?
No.
Well, it wasn't me, so I guess that's a plus. But that's one. That is seriously just one.
The other bit is if we recreated it, we'd have to completely redo the email account as well, which would also mean redoing the Facebook page.
Okay,
it's
so?
connected to that email account.
So?
It would mean entirely restarting and basically saying, hey, we're migrating, which is not something we should do with our current levels.
Of what?
Interest.
Yeah. You mean our lack thereof?
No.
We don't have a huge fan base. We don't even have a large fan base.
It's a considerable fan base.
It's considerably small.
Regardless, even if we created a new channel, then we'd have to create or tie to the AdSense account and all the other weird backdoor stuff, and they're gonna run the same checks, and we're basically gonna run into the same problem.
Why do we have to have AdSense?
Because the long story short, rather than going into all the semantics of YouTube, is we either show up on searches and deal with their rules, or we have to give people specific links and other means.
So we start off by giving people specific links and other means, and when we get popular, we'll get an AdSense. When it becomes
I'm not gonna
an actual
Foxin.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue it with you.
Because
I
you don't
have
want
to deal with the system. If we create a new YouTube account, we lose our IP, we lose our channel, we lose all of the additional work we've done for it.
Yeah.
Which includes the ability to have the actual BrantFurred channel name and be able to show up as YouTube/BrantFurred. We lose that ability if we create a new channel because now a different channel has our name.
Okay, but guess what? We're not getting anything from it anyway. It's probably costing money.
No, it's not. It costs us nothing.
Well, that's good.
Anyhow, clearly, unless YouTube is willing to give us some sort of workaround, like, I don't even know how viable YouTube is anymore as a platform for us.
Honestly, I prefer our own website because we could host our own stuff and, for the most part, not have to deal with the same things, but we'd risk other things coming after us.
We could go basic and get a GoDaddy.
Oh, God.
Except that would cost us way too much for our income.
$12 a year?
Yeah, too much for our income.
Oh.
Wow, we suck.
Then, like, shit.
Because we'd have to sell ad revenue, which would mean that we'd have to be able to sell ads.
Or, at $12 a year, Riffti, can you pay for it for January? It's $1.
I think I can cover that.
Yeah, I'll get it for February. I think you good for March?
No. I have no job. I'm working on getting a job right now.
All right, Riffti, you're gonna have to cover Isaac for March.
Okay.
The other bit is I wouldn't do a GoDaddy because if we were going to do a website again, I'd want the quality. I'd want the ability to do it ourselves.
Okay, but we can start with something and then lead into quality.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get off this topic because clearly
We're very far apart on this. I'm finding.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, shall we launch into something a little lighter?
No.
No.
Oh.
I love that. No.
Oh, I have awakened the beasts.
Not mine. I was just reciting him.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've been writing a lot because
The fuck
Nano.
is that? Did you just pick up a weapon? I have no idea what that is. What is that?
It's an avocado peeler.
So you did pick up a weapon.
It's an avocado. It's a 3-in-1 avocado tool.
Now available on your...
It slices, it takes the pit out, and it cuts it into, like,
Do
pieces
you want to
for
cut
you.
me? Is that what this is for? I'm not hearing a no. I'm fearing for my life right now.
In your sleep, Foxin, you will just wake up, and...
It's plastic and it isn't even sharp.
I'll be the test of that. Now I have the knife, bitch!
Alright, now let me get the bigger knife.
You see, everyone says it's not even sharp, but I mean... Ow! See?
bitch!
Things hurt, even though they're not sharp. I mean,
Oh my
I don't know why
God,
people don't
would you do that?
To prove a point. Jesus, God, whine about it. I didn't even jab her hard. I poked at her with it like I would poke a person with my finger.
Yeah, but it's not your squishy finger.
Exactly. This is what.
Plastic pointed tip of claw doom.
Yeah, I know. Walk it off, eh? Jesus.
Anyway.
But things hurt. That's my point.
Anyway.
It's a weapon.
The major bit is once BrantFurred has its proper business license, is that we have to be treated as a business by
But
you.
doesn't that mean we have to be, like, making money?
No. We don't have to be making money because non-for-profits are still businesses.
Except we're not a non-for-profit.
Well, considering the fact that we want to do a convention and I would assume we would have a charity auction, as that is the norm, that would make us a non-for-profit.
It only makes us a non-for-profit if we're not taking any profit.
Yeah, I was going to say, we could still have a charity auction and be not a non-for-profit.
Oh, yeah. I would rather label as a non-for-profit. Tax cuts are better.
I would rather not. The income is better.
Except there is still an amount of income with being not-for-profit. It's just that a percentage of our bit goes to the charity.
A good
Trust
percentage?
me, because I was working with, or when I was working with Recovery Theater, they were a non-for-profit, and towing our bottom line to make sure we could stay in business was a major thing. Like, our costs for advertising had to be outweighed by our costs for, say, attendees and vendors paying to be involved.
Well, that just makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, and that was part of being a non-for-profit.
That's a part of being any business.
Yeah, we toe our line, and that includes also paying our employees. And
Oh, sorry, I really did not expect that to be that loud.
And our employees include us.
yeah, so there's a set.
It's like the
pay that we
story
can
of the
make.
CEOs making, like, bank while hardly any money goes to said charity or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not saying we have to make bank.
Honestly,
I'd like to make,
if I could, like, break even, that would be great.
I would like for us to make, as much as we're giving.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense to me.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And dollars.
But yes, with bringing us into a business sense, that's going to be my focus for the entirety of next month, is writing a business proposal that is BrantFurred. And it's going to require a lot of study and a big pain in the ass, but if we do it, it gives me a nice leverage room because it means I own all of the BrantFurred copyrights for doing anything, saying, hey, this is actually our intellectual property, and if you continue this, we will sue.
Continue what?
They
The
continue
harassment?
harassing us.
Alright.
So if you continue, we will take legal action because we are now a legal presence.
Is Game Grumps like that? Because, like, all these big YouTubers and stuff, you never hear anything from YouTube, like, flagging their shit.
Yeah, you think they'd be vocal about that.
What
You
was
do.
his name?
Who?
What was his name?
Angry Joe had to do it once.
Who the fuck is Angry Joe?
He does reviews and stuff. I've watched a couple of his things. He's not someone that I'm very big into, but when they did their massive copyright change, he made a video about it because it was flagging all of his stuff. Even like interviews with PlayStation, where he had permission for all of their stuff, were getting flagged by the system.
Yeah.
Because there was no concept to it.
Okay, can you stop waving that around? You're making me a little uncomfortable.
No, I have this avocado peeler, and I will enjoy it.
I have already been attacked by said peeler, and I'd rather not be attacked again.
Well, then I'll switch seats with you and start poking it at Foxin.
I've already shown you. Even the dullest of things can be used
Okay,
as weapons.
don't.
So
no,
this is for
no,
you.
No. Yes.
Now the playing field is even.
Now I am empowered.
Well, actually, first I gotta get something. Hold on a second. Yeah, here. Fistful of keys. There we go.
All right, we've Mexican standoff to the podcast.
There we go. This hurts, right? Great. I'm in position.
He's the one resorting to violence, I'd like to point out.
Why does everyone need to pick on Riffti?
I haven't picked on you at all, just him.
It really has been just me.
Yeah, it has.
Hey, stand up, stand back, or I'll cut you. Key. It flips out.
Anyway. But yeah, no, like, my bit is I've
You're
been
allowed to.
working with businesses.
Yeah, that didn't hurt.
I can't bring myself to do it.
Right here, it's softer.
No.
So anyway, hon, I'm done talking about that. Tell some more about Nano so I can get off the business aspect.
Yeah.
How's
Nano going?
I'm just shy of 30,000 words, and there's like 3 days to go.
Well, that happened 4 days ago. Didn't you, what, oh yeah, completely scrap your story?
Yeah.
With a week to go?
Actually, yeah.
I challenged her to write her 50,000 word novel about a salmon swimming upstream.
I just couldn't do it.
No,
I got 17,000 words in, and...
I even offered a reward.
That's your story?
Huh?
That's what your story's about? A salmon
What
swimming
it was, yes. Not now, though.
Oh, thank God.
Now she's played so much League of Legends that she's roughly making it a League of Legends thing.
No, I'm not. It's my own thing. I'm just... It's...
Borrowing
Very
some
strongly
concepts.
implied.
No, it's inspired by. Not even. Just like...
This is what happens when you start a month of writing, and then I'm like, I wrote 900 words and was like, you know what? I want to play League of Legends now.
Stuff you.
Yeah, that was me. I got, 5,000 words into mine, and I'm just like, I want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And then I played Yu-Gi-Oh! For like 2 solid weeks, and went back to my novel, wrote 1,500 words, and said, fuck it.
Yeah, no, Isaac got me into playing League of Legends again, too, and I just were like, okay, I'll write a little bit, and then I'll have a game of League, and then I'll write a little bit more, and then I'll have a game of League, and then I'll have another game of League, and then I'll have another game of League. And, oh, look at this skin, I'm going to buy that, and now I'm going to have another game of League with a new character.
Yeah, I have...
Oh, that you skinned someone.
I have quite literally addicted her.
With an avocado knife.
Yes.
I'm going to wear it and visit their family and be like, Mommy loves you. And then I'm going to have sex with her husband.
Forcibly, right? Because I can't see that going well.
Don't you want to say hi to your love?
Get away from me! Get away from me!
We have taken a very dark turn.
No, there's what was it? Was an
And I
episode?
wanted to talk about Nickelback.
No. It was an episode.
Oh, yeah.
It was an episode of Drawn Together where he like hit a guy. He hit a trucker, and then skinned him, and then went to see his family, like his wife and kids.
Who's he?
Waldorf. Waldorf did.
Waldorf.
Little yellow. Whatchamacallit?
The Pikachu thing?
No, that was Ling Ling.
Oh yeah.
He was like the
Yellow.
he was the SpongeBob ripoff.
No, he wasn't a SpongeBob. He was a Spunko. He was a
is
Spunko cartoon character.
Spunko? Who the fuck is Spunko?
They did Ren and Stimpy. Don't tell me who are Ren and Stimpy.
I know Ren and Stimpy, but
Thank you.
I don't think that.
The Ripping Friends, their company.
Okay, but I don't think he was a ripoff of that.
Everything about him says yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, so he skinned a guy and visited his family. Anyway,
What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I saw. Yeah,
Nickelback.
I came into this saying that I wanted to talk about Nickelback. Like,
look at this graph.
Yeah, no.
that is amazing. If you haven't seen it, look at this graph.
It's funny, but at the same time, no.
Because like, I have had it drilled into me basically for the last few weeks that Nickelback sucks. And
Nickelback does suck.
The last few weeks?
Try since their existence.
Yeah, try since like the, late 2000s.
It's like, never made it as a wise man. Yeah, there's a good reason for that.
But that's a Nickelback song?
That is the start of their first song, How You Remind Me, which apparently it doesn't remind you at all.
It's not the first song, it's their most popular song.
It's their first single.
Yeah. But no, I actually did research into Nickelback to find out why they suck. This is an actual thing I researched.
All you had to do is listen to their music. I mean, really. That's all you had to do.
Well, the thing is that the fact that they suck or not is opinion.
Yeah, it's opinion.
Of course it's opinion.
It's also a meme.
It's also a widely agreed upon opinion.
Because it's a meme.
No, because it's almost...
It's actually a meme.
I know it's a meme, but it was an opinion that Nickelback sucks, and widely agreed upon long before it was a meme. Like, long before memes were a thing.
Well, no, the creation of Nickelback sucks is based on... I can't remember which of the record companies picked them on, but they were mostly known for metal. So the people who trusted the record label purchased Nickelback assuming it was metal and basically said it sucks. And from there, it evolved into a meme. Nickelback sucks because metalheads bought it.
No. Nickelback sucks because Nickelback sucks.
Yeah.
I'm going to disagree with you again on this one.
I've asked you your reason, and you say it's because they're very samey. Which
a lot of their songs sound the exact same. Yeah. They follow the exact same. It's called the Nickelback formula.
Yeah, they have a formula. I don't disagree. But I think they're number 2 in the United States right now.
Yeah, and Tragically Hip was really big in the States too. All that tells me is that the States don't know good music.
I don't know.
Honestly, you say Tragically Hip, the only thing I can think of is it's hip to be square.
Yeah, that wasn't even them. This is why Riffti doesn't get opinions. It's not because she's a woman, it's because she thinks
Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire is good.
Oh my god, that's right. I forgot about that.
Why would you bring that up? I like Spider-Man 3, okay?
Oh my god.
We'll have to leave the room, Foxin.
I'm already on the edge of my seat. I'm prepared to put my shoes on and walk out. And get your own subs tonight.
Subscribe.
Please, guys, I need it. I need them. Otherwise, they're gonna kill me with avocado peelers and keys.
And blunt knives.
This podcast is the Mexican Standoff.
Ruff.
Ginger.
Ginger does not approve of pen stealing.
Well, no, it's because you get rough. And when you get rough, she's a dog.
Ruff.
But, yeah, no, I did this massive search. I asked people. And the majority of people I find are like, I don't find them that terrible. But everyone seems to think they suck. Because the very first response I got for it was that they were dicks in real life. But it's funny because anyone I know who has actually met them will say the exact opposite. This includes famous people. Like, the example I would use, because he actually mentioned an episode with Danny from the Game Grumps. He actually met them at a club, and he was like, yeah, they're not that bad, but he's still under the, but like, yeah, they suck, but he's not a bad guy.
I learned that Danny's like in his 40s.
Really good musicians can be really dicks in like right outside of music, and it's possible that vice versa. And Nickelback could be like fucking saints outside of their music. The second they start playing, though.
But my main bit, and the whole reason I was doing this, was that I wanted people to think about why they didn't like something, instead of just saying that they don't like it because it's popular opinion.
Okay, I never go by popular opinion. I've always been one to make my own opinion.
Yeah.
My opinion is Nickelback sucks.
Yeah, because you find them samey.
Not just that. I'm really not a big fan of their music either. Although I will admit, even though Nickelback does suck, they do have a song, maybe even 2 songs that I find appealing.
Yeah, same with me. I've got 1 or 2 from their late 90s, early 2000s stuff. I find much of it after that is, you're right, very samey.
That said, I haven't heard all their stuff. There could be even more songs that I like.
I had to listen to so much shitty Nickelback.
I was going to say that was just guaranteed.
I like
I'm
how
going to run
you
so
like,
much more shitty
your thing is
Nickelback.
like, I had to listen to so much shitty Nickelback when your thing is to trying to defend them.
I am trying to defend them. I'm just saying that...
They're shitty music.
Well...
every band has shitty music except for Queens of the Stone Age.
Yeah, like, every band has one or two misses.
Queens of the Stone Age.
No, Queen has shitty music?
Queen does have a few songs that I don't like. I have heard songs by Queen. It's just like, what were they thinking?
But here's the bit.
But then again, they were a bunch of faggots in the 80s and early 90s. I mean, what are you gonna do?
But here's the bit: is that don't let.
I can do this now.
What are you doing? I have no idea what she's doing. Oh, she's imitating a bong.
Yes.
It's a bong hit. Actually, I do that a lot now that I think about it.
But the bit that I was trying to get at is
imitating the bong
bongs?
hit. Not imitating the bong hit, not actually hitting the bong. I haven't hit a bong since...
Ever.
No, I think it was 23.
You shouldn't admit to doing drugs on a live show. Anyway.
This isn't live, this is recorded.
Danny does it like all the time.
Yeah, but he's making money from his show.
So because I'm not making money, I should
Not to mention, there's a good chance that by this time next year, pot will be legalized.
Very true. Very true.
So it's just like, and even now, the stance on pot in Canada is just sort of like,
don't do it in public.
Don't do it right in front of a cop. It's probably a bad idea. Otherwise, go nuts.
Yeah, really.
Like, seriously. And even still, some cops are like, hey, cool.
No, they'd be more like, put that out, and then drive away.
Yeah, more or less, yeah. Like compared to the States...
I'll never get to finish my opinion piece.
No, you won't. You've gone on far too long with that.
Yeah, actually, you're far too opinionated in far too many of these podcasts anyway.
Ah.
So anyway, compared to the States, Canada is like really relaxed, and that's probably why people in the States think it is legal here, but it's not.
No, not yet, no. But, I mean, like, compared to everywhere else, the States is brutal when it comes to their pot punishments.
Except for 4 states now.
Yeah, Colorado.
The states are brutal with all of their punishment. Mandatory minimum sentencing is a really bad thing.
Yeah, it really is. We have mandatory minimums too, only they're fines.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like there was a thing that I read or I saw
The thing that
where a person had a mandatory minimum sentence because he was involved in some sort of like selling pot or whatever, and he happened to have a gun on him at the time. So he had the minimum mandatory sentence was like 55 years because he had like 3 grams of something on him and he happened to have a gun.
Was the gun registered?
I don't remember.
I would assume not if it's 55 years.
No kidding.
No, I think it was registered to him. I'm pretty sure, but it 55 years. He won't get out of jail until he's like 77.
See, this is why guns is a bad thing.
And the thing is that the judge who handed down the sentence doesn't think it's right. He's like, there's no way that he deserved to have this sentence.
Well, it was the judge. I mean, why didn't the judge say you can have less than that? Because
mandatory minimum sentence. That's why it's mandatory. That is the minimum you can give them for this crime.
Fuck, if I were the judge, I would have been, no longer a judge, because I would say, yeah, you know what? You're innocent. Go away.
What was it? Oh, I saw this video where, you know, like Defenders of the Peace, like the, if you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided for you.
A court-appointed attorney.
Yeah. Well, there was a video that I saw where...
I still can't say that right. Jesus.
Where this judge was like... The attorney was trying to defend his client, and the judge is like, sit down, this is my courtroom. You want to go outside? And then the attorney's like, yeah, let's go. So they go out into the hall, and they fight, like fisticuffs.
Really?
Yes!
That's awesome.
And then the attorney comes back in, and he's like got like a black eye and shit. They lost the case.
Yeah, but then it would be biased if they lose the case. Which
Not really.
It could be sent to retrial. Which means he won in the long run.
Yeah, really. But no, actually, if he won the fist fight, he should have won the case. I mean, the judge asked him if he wanted to go outside. That should have been like that. It was trial by combat at that point.
Anyway, we're running out of time, so
And all the good things are coming out now.
Like what?
yeah, that's why I insist we start doing more.
Judge
months.
fists.
Judge fists.
Judge
Is that
fists.
Judge Fists? That's like Judge Dredd's rookie partner.
So next month we'll probably be talking about Christmas.
Oh yeah, most likely.
Oh.
Oh, when will we have we'll have to talk about when we'll even have time. I don't know if you guys, what your schedule is like. I might be able to do it the Monday after.
What?
Do this, the recording.
Anyway, so we might be a little late because we've never really done a December podcast before.
The Monday after what?
Christmas.
Oh.
It's what we were just talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome back to the show, Riffti.
Anyway.
Hi everyone, I'm Riffti.
We're going to end this Mexican standoff with a trip to Subway, as we normally do.
Yeah. Rifty's going to power cruise us there.
And
No, left. No, your other left. Now you're going in circles.
And hopefully we'll see you later with possibly picking up back our old stuff, but
Yeah, because we need more moments like power cruising.
We really do. Even if they're off camera. Or microphone.
yeah. So, we'll see you all later.
Bye everyone, and happy belated Thanksgiving to all of our American viewers.
And that's something we could have talked about.